It's one small step for man.
Is something really out there?
A Russian telescope has picked up a signal from a sun-like star 94 light years from Earth. A signal strong enough, some believe, to raise the possibility that it was sent intentionally by aliens.
Yeah. It's 5, 6, 7.
Got it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
What the hell?
Major sighting here.
Intelligent life may be watching these lights of ours, aware of what they mean. Or do our lights wander a lifeless cosmos? Unseen beacons, announcing that here, on one rock, the universe discovered its existence. There is no bigger question. It's time to commit to finding the answer to search for life beyond Earth.
One giant leap for mankind.
Fascination with extraterrestrial life has been going on for a long time, and this has been made very apparent in our media. Are we really the only intelligent form of life in the universe? If not, are they hostile? Will they be as smart as us? Perhaps they're among us. Or maybe we're already secretly working with them. With these beings in our books, movies, and music, it was only a matter of time that aliens were going to be turned into memes. Welcome to Psych IRL, my name is Donna. Alright, you probably heard about it by now.
Well, the storm Area 51 craze has hit a fever pitch.
And look, today is Sunday, so I'm a little bit late on the day of, but hey, I'm facing some major FOMO here and everybody went except for me, so now I want to go. Let's see what's so great about Area 51. If you didn't know already, Area 51 is a secret, not so secret now, Air Force military installation in the Nevada desert. Although it is an actual government facility, it's been the center of many conspiracy theories, including secret advanced aircraft and extraterrestrial observation. Of course it's closed off to the public, making the allure for it that much powerful.
At precisely the wrong moment, one of the tourists asked Ryan a question about sports books. It was just enough of a distraction that he blew right past the warning signs and kept on going. After 45 seconds or so, Ryan started looking around, wondering where the camo dudes were.
Was it a white truck on the...
Less than 2 minutes after crossing the boundary, the passengers inform Ryan that the white truck is right on their tail.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe this. Both on each side of the vehicle, there's a gentleman that in full military garb gets out. The one on the passenger side, he had a full automatic rifle.
What'd they say? You went over the line.
You went over the line, that you are trespassing on military installation.
So, to make this video more interesting, I decided to, you know what, even though the raid is over, why not check out the place it happened? So I hit up a friend who doesn't really want to be on camera, but it's kind of my life, you know? And we decided, let's do it. Alright guys, so I just met up with my friend who I haven't seen for over like a year, 2 years, I don't know, something like that. But now we're headed to Vegas because it's way too late to drive to Area 51. Do you believe in aliens, by the way?
I do not.
Yeah, I don't believe in aliens either, but hopefully we'll see one.
What brings you guys in?
Basically, going to Area 51.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Did you go?
No.
Okay.
No, we were working. Yeah, I heard it was really busy the first couple days.
All right, last night we got to Vegas. Our room was upgraded, which was really cool. But now it is 9:30 in the morning. Woke up a little bit late. The plan was to leave by 9, but it's now 9:30. And we're gonna head to Area 51.
The U.S. Air Force is warning more than 1 million people not to try and raid Area 51.
21-year-old Maddie Roberts created this Facebook event called Storm Area 51, They Can't Stop All of Us. This joke spread like wildfire as 2 million people claimed they were going, while 1.5 million said they were interested.
Who could have predicted this? You make a post at 2 a.m. on a page that has 62 likes, and now you have thousands of people that are ready to come out to your show. It's absolutely absolutely amazing.
He was inspired by a podcast with Joe Rogan and Bob Lazar.
You used to work at Area 51.
Well, we want to be accurate.
Okay.
Area S4.
S4, okay.
It's about 15 miles south of Area 51.
At what point in time did you say, hey, this is not normal work?
The first inkling I had was when I came in. There's this facility that is at S4. It's in the side of a mountain. And normally we had pulled in with the bus and gone around the front through a normal double door. This time that I went in, there were hangar doors open. I went into the hangar door, and in the hangar door was the disc, the flying saucer that I worked on. I saw it sitting there, and we walked by it. It had a little American flag stuck on the side, and I thought, oh my God, this finally explains all the flying saucer stories. This is just an advanced fighter.
All right, we made it to this rest stop called E.T. Fresh Jerky. We're still about 30 miles away from where we're supposed to be headed. But check this out, we're like in the middle of nowhere practically. Did you hear about the raid, the Area 51 raid? What do you think about it?
It was good for business. Nothing huge happened. I heard like 7 people got arrested.
How do you feel about aliens in general since?
I don't know.
You just work this.
Yeah. My kids have to eat.
So far, many of the people I've encountered were quote-unquote non-believers, people skeptical of the existence of aliens. I found this pretty interesting at first, since the individuals I talked to were from the area and worked closely with alien merchandise. But I guess it actually makes sense, and it made me wonder though, what makes conspiracy theories popular at one time and unpopular another time? Conspiracy theories arise in times of fear and uncertainty. It's a sort of coping mechanism for some that allows us to preserve and keep consistent our internal understanding of the world when pieces of information are missing. It's why events like 9/11 and the JFK assassination have so many theories behind them.
Who killed John F. Kennedy? The commission answers unequivocally, Lee Harvey Oswald. Was Oswald acting alone, or was he a member of a conspiracy? The commission answers he acted alone.
But even from the day the president was shot, most Americans had their doubts. In a 1963 Gallup poll taken the week of the assassination, when asked if some group or element was also responsible for the killing, more than half of U.S. adults said yes.
These events were so tragic, it can't have a logical explanation this simple. There has to be something more. As of recent, there hasn't really been any major events in the UFO department, so it makes sense that many people I've talked to weren't believers. The lore of Area 51 came about in the 50s when the Soviet Union was engaged in nuclear testing. And the US was in the midst of the Korean War. When the US began developing secret aircraft used for recon missions over the USSR, these aircrafts would fly higher than normal airlines at the time. Because of that, pilots of regular airliners would report seeing strange objects in the sky, and since these aircrafts were top secret, an explanation from the government couldn't really be given publicly. Because there was a mix of war and unexplainable aircraft, fear arose within the public.
He did what we all must learn to do. You and you and you and you duck and cover.
Thus, the rise of alien conspiracy theories. This is a present for the aliens. We're like in the middle of nowhere, 30 miles away from Area 51. I got some Martian soda. Definitely what Martians drink, and so I'm gonna try it right now. That's pretty good. Tastes a lot like Mountain Dew. Unfortunately, the raid on Area 51 didn't have a 2 million people turnout. Just 2 days before the raid, Maddie Roberts canceled the event and opened up something separate in downtown Vegas.
I can't have my name associated with something that could be a Firefest 2.0.
There were also other events in the middle of the Nevada desert, but the turnout wasn't all that big either.
Yeah, here's your thousands of people that were gonna show up.
There's like no content to vlog right now. This is how thirsty I am for some content.
At the actual location, we got a ton of memers trolling mainstream media, which is honestly the best part.
Clap them cheeks! Clap them cheeks!
And Elixir somehow showing every news outlet how to Naruto run. Legend. We also saw a few arrests of people who went a little too far. Frankly, even if you got past the first gate, it's still miles to the actual facility, but definitely reachable when Naruto running.
This is all the internet. What is this?
All right, we're heading out now. We got a map. I mean, we're not lost, but just in case, since we don't have service out here, which really sucks. Bye.
I am here to discuss the so-called flying saucers. The Air Force interest in this problem has been due to our feeling of an obligation to identify and analyze to the best of our ability anything in the air that may have the possibility of threat or menace to the United States.
In 1952, the U.S. Air Force started Project Blue Book, a series of systematic studies on unidentified flying objects.
Of this great mass of reports, we have been able adequately to explain the great bulk of them, explain them to our own satisfaction. We've been able to explain them as hoaxes, as erroneously identified friendly aircraft, as meteorological or electronic phenomena, or as light aberrations.
In December of 1969, the study was terminated. Or was it?
So they've admitted we didn't stop studying UFOs in 1969 with Project Blue Book. We don't think it's crazy. We actually want to reverse engineer the technology. That's why on your other show, you said, what's this AAV thing? It's like they're making up another UFO name. Well, hold on, there's a reason. Because in the documents, the DIA documents that George Knapp released, that everybody said was fake till now they know is real, they call them AAVs, which is Advanced Aerospace Vehicles. People are getting the acronyms wrong. So the reason for the terminology change is so that we can mimic what we're reading in the DIA documents. People can look for that now. So they changed the names to get people away from UFO or UAP even.
This is a Little Alien, a popular rest stop for those visiting Area 51. As you can see, there is absolutely nothing around for miles. There was some drama that happened with this place. Maddie Roberts and Alien Stock wanted to hold the event here, but they argued that it'd be a safety hazard and it couldn't accommodate for the thousands of people that may be attending. They did not want another Fyre Fest. The owner, of course, said that it was possible to accommodate this many people and that they unlawfully pulled out of their deal last minute. So that's why you saw many different events for the storm and raid of Area 51. All right, we're headed back out again. Did you guys head out to Area 51 yet? Yeah. The gates? How was it? You guys making a YouTube video or is this?
It's a TV series.
Do you believe in aliens?
Yeah.
All right, can you tell me like one story of why you believe in aliens?
Because the universe is very big and we are very small. So hopefully there are aliens. If not, then it's going to be very low.
Do you have any alien experiences or is this just numbers game, probability?
More probability and like also looking through artifacts and stuff of aliens leaving stuff behind.
Yeah.
No, like random junk and whatnot. Things that can't be explained.
Whoa.
Are you going up there to the gate?
Yeah.
You can go back to the highway, go up, and then it'll be basically your second road. It's a dirt road. And it'll wrap all the way around behind Rachel.
Yeah.
To a paved road, you'll know you're in the wrong place.
There is a road closed sign though, so we gotta stop the car here. That means we could cross, right? Oh, we're crossing. I'm gonna be arrested now if... What color is it? It's a white truck? Should I keep going? Oh, there's a car coming. Oh no, it's not. It's not. I'm not scared of being arrested because legitimately it's public property beyond, I mean, not past these gates. But what I'm scared of is that we don't have service. That's it. That is the gates to Area 51. Pretty crazy. No? Well, I'm sure they're watching us. Hurry, let's take a selfie. Yup, I drove almost 7 hours just to see a gate. But the mystery and having an adventure with a high school friend I haven't seen in ages was totally worth it, you know? I'd go as far as to say this was one of my favorite trips I've taken. I've been to a few major cities like New York, London, Toronto, and they were cool and all, but you know, they're your typical cities. What was really alien to me was how friendly everyone was along the way. Everyone was open to having a conversation, and it didn't really seem like they were rushing to be somewhere.
And there's gotta be something else out there.
So, do I recommend you come and visit Area 51? Definitely, but don't come just to see a gate and leave. Also, don't get arrested. Actually get to know people and talk to them, and stop at all the small shops. It makes the journey that much better. Pretty satisfied with my trip. This was such a fun little adventure. That's the end of the video. I will see you guys next time. Stay safe. The weirdest thing is that there are 2 trucks just parked right there and they're not moving. That is weird. I feel like they're waiting for us to leave. See, those trucks, they don't have any drivers. Where could they possibly have gone? There's nothing out here. There's nowhere to go.